A very good evening, one and all, to this KCC FRiENDi Mobile T20 Premier League Division B 2022. It's the Canoe Royals taking on the Under-19 Kuwait in this match number 39. Having a look at the playing 11, the Under-19 Kuwait, Jay taking the captaincy, Vedant Utekar, the wicketkeeper, Arsh Ethan, Gautam, Hassan Khan, Het Kishore Bhai, Hussain, Irfan, Jude Saldana and Mohammad Akif. On the other hand, for the KRM, Dhananjay, Ismail, Dharamjeet, Huzaifa Ali, John Peter Salman, Maghesh Ravi, Mansoor Ali, Matthew, Mohammad Faizan, Rajesh and Sunil. Under-19 Kuwait have won the toss and they have decided to have a bowl first. We've got all the players in the middle and the two match officials for the night in this match number 39 of the KCC FRiENDi Mobile T20 Premier League Division B 2022. Both the teams have been knocked out, but they would be playing for pride here. A big game for the Under-19 boys. Such a good exposure for them to be battling against the well-established teams of the Division B. It's really good for the confidence level. We've seen some great performances beating good teams here, and had some close matches as well, as we saw in the previous game where they were inches away from the victory. But as they say, so close yet so far. But let's move on to the new game. It's a new game with a new hope for them, and the Under-19 Kuwait would be hoping for a victory here today. They have some excellent players to look out for. Saud, Hit, the captain Jay himself, Rashik, who's not playing today, but the team has a long lineup. Ismail and Matthew, the two men in the middle of the crease, and Arsh with the ball in hand. Here comes the first delivery. That's a good line that he's chosen to bowl with. A dot ball to start the proceeding in this match number 39. The Under-19 Kuwait taking on the Canoe Royals. Both the teams have been knocked out of this tournament. We'll be having the semi-finals on Friday the 23rd. Stay tuned, guys. It'll be a good game of cricket, I tell you. Here comes the second delivery. He slashed it away in the power play. 4 runs. Only 2 fielders allowed outside the 30-yard circle in this power play, the first 6 overs. And they have chosen a third man and a long on fielder. A boundary there for Ismail. 4 runs on the board. First boundary coming just in the second delivery of the match. That's a good delivery there. A dot ball. That's how you want to come back as a bowler. Here comes the bowler. Oh, he's hit that well. Cut that away. 4 runs. The fielders with the chase, but the ball is going to win the race there. Second boundary of the over. Ismail wants to go for the big ones. Wants to make use of that power play. Only 2 fielders outside the 30-yard circle. And they are expecting for a change in field now. The third man has been called inside the 30-yard. And they've put a deep backward point in position. The player's having a word with the bowler. It's always good sights to see there. 2 bad deliveries, but 1 good delivery and the bowler would be back if he gets a wicket here. Here comes the fifth delivery. Good delivery there. But that's again in the gap. The fielder with the chase. He'll cut that off for 2 runs. Puts 10 runs on the board in just 5 deliveries. Hit the fielder in the deep with a sliding save there. Did he touch that rope? But well released it. A close call there. Let's move on to the next delivery, the last delivery of the first over. Here comes the bowler. Towards the leg side, clipped it away. 2 fielders with the chase. They'll cut that off. They'll get 2 runs there. 12 runs in the very first over. In this match number 39. KRM taking on the under-19 Kuwait. Playing for pride, both these teams would be looking for a victory. They have lost their games and have not qualified for the semis. But nonetheless, there's always a hope. You want to finish on a winning note, as we've seen. The semi-finals would be taking place on Friday the 23rd. The first semi-final taking place at 4 p.m. NCM Sporting Club taking on Shaheed Bhagat Singh CC. And then that would be followed by a 7:15 p.m. semi-final 2, which would be the Royal Kings taking on the Scorpions Kuwait. NCM Sporting Club topping the table number 1. They'll be taking at the second team from that other group, Shaheed Bhagat Singh. And Royal Kings, team number 2 from group 1, taking on the table toppers, Scorpions Kuwait. They haven't lost a match and are the hot favourites coming into this tournament as well. Mohammad Farooq with the ball in hand. The first over going for 12 runs, courtesy of Ismail, facing those 6 deliveries and getting 12 on the tally. Mohammad Farooq, the young bowler, comes in over the wicket and starts off with a wide, that outswinger in action. He's been getting a lot of swing there, but would be trying to change that line. Good signs for the bowler early in, getting that good swing, shaping it away from the batsman, but just being a wide. Here comes the first delivery again of the second over. That's good delivery. That stump line, you miss, I hit, is the idea of the bowler. We're live from the Sulaibiya cricket ground, the SCG Kuwait, in this KCC FRiENDi Mobile T20 Premier League, Division B 2022, match number 39. 3 more games in the group stage, and then we move on to the semis. Here comes the bowler. Again a swing and a miss and a wide signal by the umpire. The bowler missing out on his line. He's a very good bowler though. .114 on the board. A good start here as far as the KRM would be concerned. Again goes for that leading edge. They do have a fielder there. The deep backward point in position, just allowing them a single there. 15 on the board in 1.2 overs. Ismail and Matthew Jose. Mohammad Farooq having a word with his captain, Jay, the captain for the under-19 Kuwait. A very calm and composed captain, very likable personality. Stays very calm in the ground. Saw him bowling that last over against KCC 11, defending those 17 needed with a lot of calm and composure. Another good delivery here. That's hit in the gap, and that races away for a boundary. Converted that into a full toss, and Ismail is looking dangerous up front. Mohammad Farooq needs to be pitching that delivery. play around with the mind of the batsman. Try to bowl in a slower one maybe. Just test the batsman, why not? This is the time these kids are going to learn. It's really a good exposure for them. Playing against the big guns. They would be learning from their mistakes. Those errors that they're making today, once corrected, would help them in their future. Here comes the fourth delivery. He's again cut that away, but there's a fielder in the deep. Would just allow them a single and would bring Matthew Jose on strike. You want to keep Ismail as much as away you can from strike. He's someone who's looking really brutal up front. Here comes the fifth delivery. 8 of this over so far. He goes for the big one. And that's racing away for a boundary. Over the head of the fielder there. And Jay could just leap away. But a boundary nonetheless. 24 without a loss in 1.5 overs. There was a chance of a wicket there. But well over the fielder's head. Resulting in a boundary. Explosive start from the KRM. They're looking good so far. Here comes the last delivery of the second over. That's clipped away on the leg side. The fielder with the chase shall cut that off though. No, that's raced away for a boundary. He's played it on. 28 on the board in 2 overs. And 16 coming off Mohammad Farooq's over. Not the kind of ideal start. Oh, it's a no ball signal there. It's a no ball free hit. Some bonus kind of a delivery there. And Matthew Jose would be trying to go for the big one up front early. Mohammad Farooq. Here comes the last delivery. Oh, that's edged away. 4 runs. No third man in play. Expensive over here. The bowler, Mohammad Akif, would be disappointed with the way he started. .21 coming off that over of Mohammad Akif, not Farooq. I beg your pardon. Slight confusion there. But nonetheless, KRM are showing true intentions. They want to take use of that power play. There's no Haider Ali in the under-19 Kuwait, who's been a brilliant off-spinner for them. He has been bowling in the power play as well. And Arsh would be continuing the over. Bowling his second over. Ismail on strike. Here comes the first delivery. Guided away for a single towards the long on fielder. 34 without a loss for the KRM. Here comes the second delivery. Oh, he goes for the big one. That's surely out. 6 runs. What a hit there. Straight into the dugout. And Matthew Jose joins the party. What a brilliant hit that was. And KRM are showing no mercy towards the under-19 boys. Matthew Jose races towards 19 of 6. He's got smiles on his face, and why not? He's hit a very good shot. And Arsh, they want to go for the big ones. Belted away. Here comes the third delivery. 40 without a loss in 2.2 overs. A full toss there. They've got a fielder there at extra cover. The captain himself, Jay, smiles on his face. As I say, he's a very calm and composed character. A kind of captain you would like to take some advice from. He's still young and learning this game. The experienced guy. Oh, full toss there. He's connected that. Should be another 6 out of the park this time. And no ball signaled, or no. The umpire says it's a fair delivery. But a 6 nonetheless. And Matthew Jones is showing no mercy towards this bowler. Width on offer. Here comes the 5th delivery. He's hit that well, but the fielder's there. "13 of this over so far, with the delivery to go. And here comes the last delivery. Oh, he goes for the big one. There's no fielder there in the field. And a boundary, 1 bounce and 2 bounce and 4. 50 runs mark complete in just 3 overs. This partnership turning out to be a brutal one. 17 of the over. We're live from the Sulaibiya cricket ground, the SCG Kuwait. Change of bowling there. Without a loss in 3 overs. Hussain is the new bowler who's been called into the attack. The bowling hasn't looked so good so far. He'll be bowling over the wicket to Ismail, who's 18 from 9, and Matthew Jones on the other hand 29 from 10. Here comes the first delivery. Good line there. He'll take a single though. "51 for no loss. What a dream start in the power play. Here comes the second delivery. Oh, he's connected that. He's belted that. How good is the connection? So good that it goes for a 6. Matthew Jones. He is just going for the big ones. There's no stopping him. And what a good start though. 57 without a loss in 3.2 overs. A dream start. Hussain. What is the idea going to be now? A change of line. They've got a long on and long off in position though. That's a good delivery. Straight towards the fielder, Jay. Jay trying to go for that luck with the throw there. Here comes the bowler. That's in the gap. But the outfield a bit slow. Would allow them 2 runs. And a good throw. 59 without a loss in 3.4 overs. 9 coming up this over so far. Another full toss guided away. That should be a boundary. Sloppy fielding. 13 of this over so far. Nothing wrong with the delivery. A little side-ish towards that leg side. Just helped it with the pace. But the fielder should have cut that off. 4 runs nonetheless. 63 for no loss in just 3.5 overs. This is good stuff from the KRM. Straight from the ball one, they wanted to go for the big ones. And that's the kind of attitude you need. Another good delivery there. Would allow them a single. The long off fielder. End of over number 4. 64 on the board. Without a loss of wicket. The partnership 61 from 25. From 24, I beg your pardon. $64 for no loss. KRM taking on the under-19 Kuwait. Looks like a spin bowler is introduced into the attack in this power play. 2 fielders allowed outside the 30-yard circle. Still 12 deliveries of power play to go. $14 coming off that previous over of Hussain. The leg spinner would be in the action. Is he going to play that magic? Is he going to get the wicket? Got him, the new bowler. The leg spinner. Here comes the first delivery. Starts off with a dot ball. Testing the mind of the batsman. No shot offered there. Oh, he's belted that. 6 runs into the parking lot. They are not going to show any mercy to any bowler whatsoever. The results are simple. Go for the big ones. And Matthew Jose just 2 away from that 50. 48 from 17 for him. His smile gave them the fire start in that very first over. But then Matthew Jose says, let me join the party. And let me go for the big ones now. Comes the third delivery. A flighted, juicy delivery, and the result is going to be a catch there in the deep. A brilliant take. Kept himself so calm at the deep. Was at the edge of the boundary line, but takes it nicely. And wicket number 1 falls down here. And celebrations in the camp of under 19. He's gone for 48. I had a feeling this is going out for a 6 though. But credits to the fielder there. What a good take. Applauds there. And well deserved. 70 for 1 now in 4.3 overs. The Canoe Royals. We're in this KCC FRiENDi Mobile T20 Premier League Division B 2022. This is match number 39. Wicket number 1 here. Got him. The leg spinner always has those chances of getting a wicket. It's always a brave move to bring in a leg spinner in the power play, but well done. Oh, good delivery there. The batsman Sunil was clueless. He had no idea. Here comes the 5th delivery. Oh, he's connected that. No need to be running for those. It's probably a 6. Half a dozen there. Got him. He's generally bowled well, but cannot be blaming him. Never easy to be bowling just with 2 fielders allowed outside the 30-yard. Here comes the last delivery. A dot ball to end the over number 5. 76 on the board for the loss of 1 wicket. Another over here of power play. On behalf of the KCC board, we would like to sincerely thank our principal sponsors and partners at KCC for the ongoing domestic and international cricket season 2022-23. FRiENDi Mobile being our title sponsor and naming rights partner for the Kuwait Nationals men's team and KCC domestic tournaments men's category. Stack Group being our broadcasting partner and associate sponsor for the KCC T20 Premier League Division B. MEC Study Group being our juniors cricket principal sponsor. Kuwait Swedish being our logistics and cleaning services partner. Al Hafiz Company being our print solutions partner. Official clothing and kitting partner for Kuwait national teams is T10 Sports. F&B and refreshments partner Grand Hyper. Digital and tech partner is QuickSlab. We sincerely thank them on behalf of the KCC board. And let's move on to the live action. Jude Saldana, the off spinner, is introduced into the attack. He was the player who took that catch in the deep, kept himself calm, and got that first wicket. Here comes the first delivery. A misfield there of Jay would allow them a single there. And bring back Sunil on strike. Comes the second delivery. 7 the partnership of 4. Sliding down the leg side. And he's belted that for a 4. A boundary there. And the misery of the under-19 bowlers continues. They have not been that attacking as a side they have been in the previous games. Are they missing out those players? Here comes the third delivery. 2 is the call from the players, but they'll only settle for 1. The fielding unit of under-19 Kuwait is really good, and you do not want to be taking chances against these fielders who are generally very aggressive in their field. 82 for 1 in 5.3 overs. Jude Saldana. Here comes the 4th delivery. That's a good delivery there. A dot ball nonetheless. Last 2 deliveries to go in the power play. Only 5 fielders would be allowed outside the 30-yard circle post these 2 deliveries. Lifting those field restrictions. Here comes the 5th delivery. Short pitch delivery. He's got that in the gap. The fielder's there in the deep mid wicket to cut that off for a single only. Here's the last delivery. 7 of this over so far. And he ends it with the dot ball. So at the end of power play, 83 for 1 for the KRM. They've lost the wicket of Matthew Joes, who was looking so good with the bat. Getting dismissed for 48. 2 runs away from that well-deserved half-century. But nonetheless, he gave them the start they wanted. A quick start for the team. And Gautam would be continuing his spell. 1 over, 1 for 12 for him. Got that big wicket. But I would really credit the fielder there in the deep as well, Jude, who equally deserves that. Taking that catch in the deep, just at the edge of the boundary line, kept himself so calm. Well, now 5 fielders allowed outside the 30-yard circle. A deep extra cover, long on, long off, deep mid-wicket. But that's a 6. What a shot! Outside the park, 6 runs. A smile, showing no mercy towards this bowler. And that was well connected. It had a connection that was travelling miles out of the park. Here comes the second delivery. Welcome with a 6. This time he's got 2 runs there, adding to the kitty. Hit the fielder in the deep with a good throw there. Generally, you can see him donning the wicket-keeping gloves. "91 for 1 in 6.2 overs. What a good score. Here comes the third delivery. That's a good line there. He's hit that towards the leg side. There's a fielder, Mohammad Akif. Good fielding there. Just giving them 1 run. It's really good fielding from the under-19 boys. 92 now. Here comes the fourth delivery, 92 for 1. He goes for the big one. Has he connected that well? The fielder says mine. Oh, he's put that down. What an effort it was though. What a good effort there. 2 fielders converging for that take. That was a flying effort. If that would have been taken, it would have been the catch of the tournament. So close to have been taken, the blinder of the season. Well, let's continue. 94 for 1 in 6.4 overs. He goes for the big one. Fielder in the deep. Gets them a single though. Ends the over number 7, 95 for 1. 12 runs coming off this over. And almost a wicket also. He's a bold bowler, Gautam. Seven overs, 95 for 1. Sunil and Ismail, the 2 men in the middle, taking the command for KRM. We're live from the Sulaibiya cricket ground, the SCG Kuwait, in this KCC FRiENDi Mobile T20 Premier League Division B 2022. 3 more games left in this group stage, and then the all-important semi-finals. The first semi-final between the NCM Sporting Club taking on Shahid Bhagat Singh CC. Oh, that's well played. What a shot. No need to be running for those. Save your energy. And the semi-final two taking on the two teams. It will be the Scorpions Kuwait taking on Royal Kings on Friday the 23rd. Two semi-finals back to back of this KCC FRiENDi Mobile T20 Premier League Division B 2022. The top four teams, top two teams from Group 1 and Group 2. The fate would be decided on Friday. Who will play that big finals? Another that leg stick delivery. 4 runs, too much width on offer, and the batsman just has to guide it away. Gets the score to 103 in just 7.2 overs. What a dream start for the KRM. And the struggle for the under-19 boys with the ball continues. They need to come back a wicket or two. And the lineup of such a bowling caliber can do wonders, I tell you. They just need to stick to their line. Jude welcome with 2 fours and 2 deliveries. Here comes the third delivery. He goes for the big one. That's a 6. The moment it hit it, back of the bowler, 6 runs. These are big runs, I tell you. The captain Jay having a word with Jude. What would be the message of the captain? What would he be thinking? 109 for 1 in 7.3 over. The current run rate 14.53. And the partnership 39 from 18. Oh, that's a good shot. Again in the gap, 4 runs. Expensive over again. 18 of it so far with 2 deliveries to go. Jude Saldana hasn't been welcomed. And Sunil 32 from 13. 4. Another 4. 6 and a 4. What are the last 2 deliveries going to be? The captain, Jay, having a word. The KRM have got a flying start, as they say. Here comes the 5th delivery. Oh, that's well bowled. That flight, that question mark towards the batsman, inviting him to go for the big one. If he doesn't connect, the fielder underneath can take a catch there. That's the idea. Oh, that's another boundary. Not the kind of end you want to over. 22 coming off this over, number 8. 117 for 1. Jude Saldana, 2 overs, none for 29. Having won the toss, the under-19 Kuwait decided to have a ball first. And looks like they wouldn't be very much happy with that decision. The KRM have been all over them in these 8 overs. We still have 12 overs action remaining. And a lot to come. A change of bowling here. Introduction of a new bowler. He'll be coming round the wicket towards Ismail. Ismail 30 from 16, and Sunil out of nowhere has been on 36 from 15. What a knock he's playing. He was given a chance in the deep. It was a flying effort from the fielder. Irfan Hussain, the bowler. Looks like a left arm off spinner will be taking the command and the ball in his hand. Here comes the first delivery. Good start there. A single on offer. The keeper himself gathers to it. Takes the score to 118 for 1. The KRM, they want to finish this group stage on a happy note for themselves, on a winning momentum. They failed to qualify for the semis though, but a match for the pride, as they say. A dot ball. The umpire discussing with the player. Cannot be going towards that stumps line. Another wide delivery there. The keeper's beaten. Allows them a single though. Wide signal by the umpire. An easy decision. Oh, he's hit that towards the leg side. The fielder Gotham is behind it. And a good diving effort. Saves 2 runs for his team. $122 for 1 on the board now. For a loss of wicket. Here comes the 4th delivery. Again going for that big one, but surely not hitting the stumps though. But you got to be appealing for any of them. You got to create the pressure and play with the mind of the batsman. And that's what Irfan Hussain is doing. Smiles on his face. These young kids are doing a good job though. Oh, that's a bad delivery. A full toss, missing his line. Got to wait for the signal of the umpire. But it's going to be signaled a fair delivery. So he saved. Just a single there. 6 of this over so far with the delivery to go. Brings Sunil on strike. Here comes the last delivery. Another wide there on offer. And the keeper misses it completely. Oh, that's belted. That's a 6. The moment it hit the bat, over the side screen. 6 runs to end the over. 130 on the board for a loss of wicket in 9 overs. What a start here for KRM. 130 for 1. Ismail 34 from 20. And Sunil 42 from 17. The under-19 boys. This partnership is building so well. They've got 57 from 27. The projected score from here shows up with the same run rate. They'll go somewhere around 280 to 290. Still 11 overs in spare. 66 deliveries. Still to go. The KRM would be aiming for another 100 or 150, which would get them to a score of 280. It will be well comfortable for them. It will be a man-moth of a total. Jay, the captain, decides to be joining the bowling party. He'll be bowling his first over of the game. The captain for the under-19 side had won the toss. He had decided to go for a bowl first. And here comes the first delivery. 130 for 1. That's hit away towards the long on fielder for a single. And brings Sunil on strike, who's 8 away from that half century. .42 of 17. Here comes the second delivery. He's hit that away. 4 runs. There's no fielder there. No square leg in position. A boundary. And the under-19 boys are now struggling. The batting side looks so comfortable. It looks like the cricket ball looks like a football to them. The way they've been hitting it. With so much ease. There should have been a deep square leg there, and they have done that. They've got a deep mid wicket and a deep square leg, a long on, long off, and a deep extra cover. Single there. Here comes a fourth delivery. Good fielding there. Jude, the fielder, saving some runs there for his team. 6 of this over with 2 deliveries to go. A flighted delivery there would get them a single. The long on fielder would be on action. Sunil on strike, 47 from him of 19 deliveries. 3 runs shy from that half century. He's played that explosive knock today. He goes for the big one. There's no fielder there, and a boundary, and brings up the half century in style. 51 from 20 deliveries. What a good inning from Sunil. He's taken full use and counted on those big ones. When there was width on offer, he decided to go for the big one. End of over number 10, halfway stage. We are 141 for 1. The KRM Royals looking so good. The current run rate 14.10, 68 the partnership from 33. Irfan Hussain will be continuing the attack. He'll be going round the wicket to the batsman Ismail. 36 from 23 for him. Full toss. Hasn't connected that so well. He'll just get a single. .1 overs, 142. 8 runs away from that 150 mark. The Canoe Royals, they were asked to bat first, and with the way they're going, they look very comfortable. Oh, that's leading edge, but lands in no man's land. Jay, the fielder, in the frame, the captain also. Smiles there from Irfan. He knows that he had a chance of a wicket there. Brings in the confidence. It was hit well, but a dot ball nonetheless. Full toss there. There's a fielder there. The long on fielder will cut that off for a single only. Here comes the bowler, Irfan. He's hit that back of the bowler. And a boundary there. He tried his best to stop it, but fails to stop, and a boundary signal there. Spoils a good over. 7 of it so far with a delivery to go. Here comes the last delivery. He goes for the big one, hasn't connected that, gets the bottom of the bat. A single there on offer to end the over. 11 overs, 149 for 1. Canoe Royals looking very good so far. What a dream start, as they say. They look so comfortable. As they said, play. From ball one, they were going for the big ones. They weren't shy to go for the big ones. And they have continued. Such an exciting game of cricket. The under-19 boys. Jay. Here comes the first delivery. A flighted one, but he's belted that so hard for a 6. Such a brilliant hit. And Sunil Mushtaq races from 63 for 24. The under-19 boys need wickets here desperately, because these two look very comfortable. Here comes the second delivery. Oh, wide-ish. Wide signal there. Misfielding from the wicketkeeper. Allows them a single also. 157 on the board. The under-19 Kuwait boys. Desperate for wicket here. Here comes Jay. They'll say that is dot delivery. Good thinking from the bowler. Not an easy delivery to bowl though. Here comes the third delivery. Hit towards back of the non-striker. 4 runs. They are finding those gaps and hitting them like a tracer bullet. 165 now on the board. What is it? 161, I'm sorry. For 1. Ismail races from 42 now to 42 from 28. Here comes the... Oh, he's hit that well, flat. But a fielder there in the deep stops that, allowing them only a single. A good throw towards the bowler. Allows them a single though. 43 from 29 and 63 from 24. Here comes the fifth delivery. Again that juicy delivery, and that's been belted away for a 6 again. Sunil Mushtaq, he's been dealing only in 4s and 6s from now. 11.5 overs, 168 for 1. The partnership 93 from 44. They need to change their plan now. The captain himself would be thinking, what is he doing wrong? Well, you guys are doing nothing wrong. It's just the players are playing so well for the Canoe Royals. Oh, leading edge there. No third man. The fielders there with the chase. Allow them 2 runs. In fact, 3 with the overthrow. The backing not well covered. That's the end of over. 21 of Jay's over. At the end of 12 overs, 171 for 1. Sunil Mushtaq 72 from 26 and Ismail 43 from 29. These boys would be thinking, what have they been doing wrong? They need a change of plan. They need wickets here. They're desperate in need of a wicket. The under-19 Kuwait boys playing against the Canoe Royals in this match number 39, taking place at the SCG Kuwait, the Sulaibiya cricket ground. Irfan Hussain will be bowling his 3rd over for the night. He's gone for 0 for 21 in those 2 overs. The under-19 boys need a wicket here. Here comes the first delivery of 13th over. Sunil Again wants to go for the big one. Hasn't connected that so well. Would allow them a single though. Here comes the second delivery. Oh, another bad delivery. Sloppy one. 4 runs. Oh, they have a fielder there. Who saves that? A single in offer. They do have a deep fine square leg. Oh, that's 6. Full toss. 6 runs. And the gentleman there parking his car, be aware, because Sunil is in different mode today. Missing out his line there, Irfan Hussain. Easily belted towards a 6. No problems for the batsman like him. He's well established for the night. And he's looking very dangerous. Another 7.3 overs after this. And the bowler wants to go with a change of angle. He wants to be bowling over the wicket. Here comes the bowler. Another full toss delivery. And the result is same. 6 runs. You cannot be affording to be bowling there. You got to be pitching that delivery against a player like Sunil Mushtaq, who rightly from the ball 1 was going for the big shots. He went berserk, as they say. 85 from 29. 15 shot from that 100. Can he get that 100? Inches away. Oh, wanted to go for the big one. Hasn't got the connection. Get a single though. 186 for 1 now. 12.5 overs done. Here comes the last delivery. Oh, he's bowled him. A magical delivery there. Through the gates of his smile. And Irfan gets his first scalp for the day. Good delivery there. Spinning it lately. Ideal delivery. What a ball. And yes, he goes flying towards with that celebration. Wicket number 2 falls down for the Canoe Royals. 186 on the board for loss of 2 wickets in 13 overs. The current run rate 14.31. $116 the stand between the two. And they've given the ball in the hand of Gautam. Gautam got the first wicket. The first blood drawn was by Gautam. But since then, it's been a dominating performance by the Canoe Royals against the under-19 young side. 13 overs, 7 overs still to spare. 186 for 2. Here comes the first delivery of the 3rd over of Gautam. Sunil on strike, 86 for him. Misses that. Stumping attempt there from the wicket keeper. But the batsman well in the crease. Sunil 14 runs away, 2 big hits away and a double will get him to 100 from here. Goes towards the leg side and he's got the gap, 4 runs. He's batting so well, piercing those gaps. We do have a deep mid wicket there in position and the player goes for that squarish shot and gets a boundary. Gets him to 90 now from 32. 10 runs away from that 100. A 6 and a boundary would get him there. Here comes the third delivery. Wide signal there from the umpire. He's got to reball that. Here comes the third delivery. Hits that towards the covers. Oh, overthrow there. Sloppy keeping. We'll get him 2 runs there. The keeper has been struggling for the night. Hasn't looked very comfortable with the keeping gloves. Usually we've seen Hit donning those gloves. 2 runs for the batsman Mushtaq. Here comes the 4th delivery. He goes for the big one. And he's connected that well into the bleachers. 6 runs. 98 for him now. And 199 for 2 on the board in 13.4 overs. 1 run away from that 200 mark. And Mushtaq is a double away from that well-played 100. He deserves that knock. Is he going to bring it in style, or is he going to look for those double? Oh, wanted to go for the big one. A wide signal there from the umpire. The leggy missing that line, that extra turn on offer. 200 is up for the team. Short pitch this time, another wide. Gotham missing out his line there. Needs to work out on that. Flighted delivery. Through extra covers, 1 bounce and a boundary, and the 100 is up for Sunil Mushtaq. 35 deliveries, 100. And yes, raise that bat. A champion's knock. And yes, dedicates it to his kid. What a knock. 102 from 35. 10 fours, 8 sixes. Strike rate of 291.43. A great knock there. Gets the score to 205 for 2 in 13.5 overs. And here comes the last delivery. Plays it late. Cuts that away. 2 is the call. And they'll get it easily. A sliding effort from the fielder. Ends the over of Gotham. 21 of this over. 6 overs to go now. 207 on the board for loss of 2 wickets. Irfan Hussain will be bowling his last over. 3 overs, 1 for 36. John Peter, the new man in for the Canoe Royals. Clips that away for a single. 208 for 2 in 14.1 overs. And Sunil Mushtaq has got a brilliant 100 there. What a good knock. Sunil goes for the big one. 6 runs. The moment he hit that, it was going for a 6. And with the way he's hitting those deliveries out of the park, we're losing the deliveries. New ball has been introduced again. A used new ball, I was in. What a good hitting. Power hitting here from Sunil Mushtaq. Effortless. Effortless batting, I would say. 214 for 2 in 14.2 overs. Sulaibiya Cricket Ground has seen a magical innings today. Another full toss, and the result is going to be another 6 into the parking lot. I really hope the cars are safe there. But Sunil has been hitting those 6s. 13 of the over. with the delivery to go. Let's hit towards the long off fielder for a single. Oh, misfield there. Allows them 2 runs. "15 of the over so far. It's still 2 deliveries to go. Magical figures there. 2-2-2 for 2 in 14.4 overs. One of the grounded shots being played there from Sunil Mushtaq. He's only been dealing in 4s and 6s though. 223 for 2. 16 of this over so far. John Peter. 1 from 1. Oh, he's bowled them. Another good delivery from Irfan. And he's got the knack of taking a wicket in that last delivery of the over. And the third blood is drawn. 223 for 3 in 15 overs. He ends his spell. 4 overs, 2 for 52. And here's the batsman reacting late towards that shot. He wanted to cut that away. Brings in Naveen, the new man in for the Canoe Royals. With 5 overs to go now. 223 already registered on the board. 30 deliveries to spare. What would be the idea? To be going for another 70 runs from here. 80 runs from here onwards would mark them 300 runs mark. And they can aim for that. 80 and 30 with the way these guys are playing. Should be a cakewalk. New bowler in action. You do not want to be a bowler for the night actually, because with the way the Canoe Royals are batting, it's a nightmare to be bowling there. You got to be very bold. Hassan Khan introduced into the attack. Here comes the first delivery. He aims at those stumps. Long on fielder in action. Single on offer there. Naveen Dhananjayan on strike here. 2-2-4 for 3. 15.1 overs. Here comes the second delivery. Swing and a miss. A dot ball there. Here comes the third delivery. Clips the span, loud appeal. Naveen was halfway down there. .3 overs, 224 for 3. The rotation of the fingers there from the bowler gets Mr. Naveen a single. He opens his account, 1 from 3, and brings the danger man Sunil Mushtaq on strike. 225 for 3 in 15.4 overs. He's on 120 from 41. He goes for the big one. Hasn't connected that. Towards the long off fielder for a single. 226 for 3 in 15.5 overs. A single, a dot, another dot, single and a single there. Good over so far from Hassan Khan. Has been the most economical bowler for the night though. So far, as they say. Naveen goes through covers, through point, I beg your pardon, for a single only. And he'll keep the strike, getting the score to 227 for 3. With 4 overs to go, Sunil Mushtaq 121 for 42. And Naveen Dhananjayan 2 from 4. 4 overs still in the kitty. Four overs now remaining, 227 on the board in this KCC FRiENDi Mobile T20 Premier League Division B 2022. We're in match number 39 of the group stage. 3 more matches remaining. We've got 2 games of group stage taking on Thursday. And we have a match tomorrow. Stay tuned, viewers. In this KCC FRiENDi Mobile T20 Premier League, we have the semis, the 2 semi-finals that would be played on 23rd of December, the Friday. Naveen goes for the shot towards the point fielder. The keeper has been clueless today. But no damage there, just a single. Both the semis for the Division B T20 Premier League from KCC FRiENDi Mobile will be played on 23rd, the Friday, 4 p.m. It will be the NCM Sporting Club taking on Shahid Bhagat Singh CC. And at 7 p.m. we'll have Royal Kings taking on the Scorpions Kuwait. It's a beamer delivery there. Land safe for a single. Has been signalled as a fair delivery though. It's deceiving towards the batsman there. Fair delivery. A sigh of relief for the bowler. 229 for 3 in 16.2 overs. He goes for the big one. He hasn't connected that so well. A single there on offer. .230 with 3.3 overs to go now. Here comes a 4th delivery. 3 singles so far of this over. Counted as the 4th single of the over. 4 deliveries, 4 dots, 4 singles, I beg your pardon. Arsh bowling his 3rd over for the night. 2.4 overs in for 33. The Canoe Royals have posted a very good total for the night. It's never going to be easy for the young boys of the under-19 Kuwait. A single there. 232 for 3 now in 16.5 overs. This has been a very good over so far. 5 singles in 5 deliveries. The fireworks have tended to stop a bit. KRM. Sunil Mushtaq. Another full toss delivery. No ball signal there from the on-field umpire. They'll get a single, but a free hit to be continued there. The bowler doesn't get away this time. And Arsh has been given the warning from the on-field umpire. Naveen Dhananjayan will be facing the free hit. The bonus delivery. Is he going to go berserk? Is he going to go for the big one? Arsh coming in towards the bowler. He's hit that in the air. Hasn't connected that so well. Just a single there. 235 on the board now for the loss of 3 wickets. 3 overs to go in this first innings. Runs have kind of looked stopping since the last 2 overs. 7 only coming from that previous over. 3 overs, 0 for 37 for Arsh. Naveen Dhananjay and Sunil Mushtaq. They would be looking to be going for the big shots in this last 18 deliveries. Last 3 overs. They should be going for somewhere around 30 to 40 runs, which would get them to 275. But if they go for the big ones, they might even aim for 50 of the last 3 overs. A lot to watch out for. Hassan Khan, who had just given 4 runs of that previous over of his, will be continuing. Here comes the first delivery. Naveen on strike. Loud appeals, but not out signal from the umpire. Gets him off the strike though, and brings the danger man Sunil Mushtaq. You want Sunil to be having maximum strike at this moment. He's played a brilliant innings. Would be looking to finish that in the same manner. 236 for 3, 17.1 overs. Here comes the second delivery, steps down the wicket, misses that. Good bowling here from Hassan Khan. Confident bowler who has been doing a decent job with the ball in hand. Introduction to the attack very late, I feel. But every player is looking for the big ones. Sunil Mushtaq on strike. Here comes the third delivery. Aims his pads. Good thinking from the bowler. Gets 1 leg byes there. Leg byes signalled by the on-field umpire. Good over so far. It's 2 runs, both coming in the fashion of extras. But Canoe Royals, I feel, have got a very good total on the board. The under-19 Kuwait batting would be tested. Or are we going to see a big upset here? Oh, he's connected that. Should be a 4. The moment he hit that, it was travelling for a boundary. Too much width on offer. And Naveen takes it with open arms. Got the chance to go for the free arm shot and 4 runs. Nonetheless, 241 for 3 in 17.4 overs. Hassan Khan, 1.4 overs, 8 for no loss. For no wicket, I'm sorry. 241 for 3 on the board. 6 of this over so far. 2 deliveries to go. Here comes the 5th delivery. Naveen goes for the big one. And a boundary again. Naveen Rajan joins the party. 245 for 3 on the board with the delivery to go. Spoils a very good over, Hassan Khan. But just given 2 runs. But has given away 2 more boundaries there. Jay, the captain, having a word with Hassan Khan. That change of line, that too much width on offer, not resulting in the area of the bowler. Here comes the last delivery. What is the idea going to be? Where is he going to be aiming those? Good delivery. End of over number 18. 245 for 3 on the board. Last 12 deliveries of the first inning remaining. Who are going to be bowling those last 2 overs? 10 coming off that previous over. Sunil Mushtaq, 124 from 47 only. He's played a blinder of innings. It's been a privilege to watch that from the comm box. Oh, he's hit that well. 2 is the call, and they'll easily get that. A throw at the non-striker's end. It's 2 runs for Sunil Mushtaq. Here comes the second delivery. Arsh bowling his last over. Sunil goes for the big one. Hasn't connected that. Long off fielder in position. Single on offer. 248 for 3 in 18.2 overs. Here comes the bowler. Naveen hits it back towards the bowler. Misfield there allows them to scramble for a single there. And get the danger man Sunil on strike. 127 for him in 49 deliveries. Batsman a bit disturbed. Someone walking down the side screen there. Oh, he goes for that one. That's connected well. One bounce and a boundary there. We're waiting for the signal of the umpire. He'll signal a boundary. 8 of this over so far with 2 deliveries to go. Brings up the 250 runs mark for the Canoe Royals. Sunil Mushtaq has played a blinder of innings today. Last 2 deliveries, what do we have in store? He goes for the big one. The connection hasn't been so well. They'll get 2, or they'll settle just for a single there. Naveen Rajan says, I'll take the strike on that last delivery. Arsh, 3.5 overs. Wicketless and going for 46 runs. The partnership, 28 from 24. Naveen Dhananjan, 15 from 13. Here comes the last delivery. Naveen hits that towards the square leg fielder. Square leg fielder with the chase. They'll get back for a double and get the score to 256 for 3. Last 6 deliveries now in spare in this KCC FRiENDi Mobile T20 Premier League Division B 2022. It's the match number 39. Under 19 Kuwait taking on the Canoe Royals. And Hassan Khan would be back in the action with the ball in hand. He'll be bowling the last over of the first innings. And here comes the last over. Sunil on strike, 132 for him. Of just 51 deliveries. What an innings he's played today. The idea was same, but the connection not being good enough. Long on fielder. Takes that single and brings Naveen Dhananjan on strike. Here comes the second delivery. Full toss. And that should race away for a boundary. No third man. A boundary for Naveen Dhananjan. Gets him to 21 from 15. 261 for 3 on the board with 4 deliveries to spare now. 19.2 overs. What a score they have put on the board. We still have 4 deliveries to go. The partnership 35 from 27. Here comes Hassan Khan. And he's bowled him. Rattling the stumps of Naveen Dhananjan. And the 4th wicket falls down here. Hassan Khan gets his first wicket. Took him 2.3 overs to get that. But a very good delivery. Aiming those stumps. You miss, I hit. See you later. Rattles that leg stump. Brings in the new man in for the Canoe Royals to face those last 3 deliveries. Sunil Mushtaq, 133 from 52. He's unbeaten there. He's played a knock that will be remembered by him for a long time. Hassan Khan breaks that partnership of 35 between Naveen and Sunil Mushtaq. Mansoor Ali. Here comes the 4th delivery. Swing and a miss. He almost had the 2nd wicket. But a dot ball. 5 runs off this over. A wicket. And we still have 2 deliveries to go. Mansoor Ali on strike. Hassan Khan. Is he going to be producing another wicket there? What is the idea going to be here? Let's have a look. Here comes the 5th delivery. Mansoor Ali plays that towards the covers fielder. Extra covers. Single there on offer. And brings Sunil Mushtaq on strike. He'll be facing the last delivery as well of the first innings. 133 for him. 262 for 4 on the board. Hassan Khan, 1 for 18 in 2.5 overs. Very clinical with the ball. Where the other bowlers were thrashed towards all parts of the ground, he has come up with a very good bowling figure. Misses his line there. Dead ball signal from the umpire. We're live from the Sulaibiya cricket ground, the SCG Kuwait, in this KCC FRiENDi Mobile T20 Premier League Division B 2022. And that's the last delivery coming up of the first innings. 6 of it so far. And he'll end it with a 6. Yes, it is. A 6 there to finish the proceedings. 268 on the board for loss of 4 wickets in those 20 overs for the Canoe Royals. Sunil Mushtaq finishes unbeaten there. Let's have a look at the batting summary. Ismail and Matthew Joes gave them that explosive start. Ismail getting 44 from 31 and Matthew Joes on the other hand getting 48 from 18. But Sunil Mustafa, the man of the moment, 139 from 53. John Peter 1 from 2 and Naveen Dhananjan 21 from 16. Mansoor Ali 1 from 2. 14 extras there. And the bowling summary. Arsh 4 overs, none for 48. Mohammad Akif 1 over, 21 for him. Hussain Musaji 1 over, 14 for no wicket. Gautam 3 overs, 45 for 1. Jude Saldana 2 overs, 29 for no wicket. Irfan Hussain 4 overs, 52 for 2. Everyone going expensive there. And Jay 2 overs, 33 for no wicket. And Hassan Khan 3 overs, 1 for 24. And that's the end. And the under-19 Kuwait would be requiring 269 to win. We'll be here shortly with the run chase. See you guys. Welcome back, viewers. We are back with the run chase. The under-19 Kuwait have their opening pair, Jude Saldan and Jay, or is it Hit? And Rajesh starts off with a wide. He's got to bowl that first delivery. 269 the target for the under-19 Kuwait. And Jude starts off with a brilliant shot, should be a boundary. And that's the first 4 in the run chase. What a start for the batting unit. Jude Saldana gets off to a flying start. Another dot delivery there. Hit and Jude Saldana. They have a man not of a total. First 2 deliveries, 5 runs on the board already. Jude Saldana got that brilliant boundary of the very first delivery. He goes for another one. There's a fielder underneath. And he'll take that, or has he put that down? He's dropped it. Single there. 6 runs on the board in 3 deliveries. Hit Kishore, who's a brilliant batsman, likes to get those big runs. He's already got 100 in this tournament, and he'll be looking for another one. And it's much needed at this stage when the team needs you. A dot ball there. Played that towards a mid-off fielder. And here comes the 5th delivery. Hit goes for that big one, only to get a single towards a long off fielder. They do have a mid-on and mid-off in position. A long off. And a deep backward point. The 2 fielders outside the 30-yard circle. Jude again wanted to go for the big one. A wide there. Signalled by the on-field umpire. Here comes the bowler. He's guided that towards the deep backward point fielder. And they'll take a single. And Jude would keep the strike. So at the end of over number 1, 9 is on the board. Hit. And Jude Saldana. 260 now needed in 19 overs. Rajesh Murli bowls that first over generally for the Canoe Royals. Gives away 9 runs in that first over. The total is quite big. Such a big total on the ask. It's never going to be easy though. 269 required. Under 19 Kuwait. 9 for no loss in 1 over. 269 the target. Matthew Jose with the ball in hand will be bowling the second over of the second innings. Jude Saldana on strike, 6 for 4 from him. And here comes the first delivery. Jude played that towards the covers. A single there on offer and gets hit on strike. Ten for no loss in 1.1 overs. Here comes the second delivery. Hit wanted to go towards the leg side. Loud appeals and the umpire says not out. Was a close call though. Missing the stumps. The under 19 Kuwait needs a player like Hit to step up today. He's already got 100 in this tournament and he's an exciting talent. A talent to look for. 10 for no loss in 1.2 overs. He's connected that, belted away, 1 bounce and a boundary. He's such a talented cricketer. And what a good shot there. The keeper has got the helmet on. He'll be standing on the stumps though. Saw the batsman stepping down. Smiled the wicket keeper. Good planning there, I would say. Very good planning. Here comes the fourth delivery. Hits that so hard. Should be the boundary number 2. He is playing those with so much ease. What a player. The importance of Hit's wicket is known to all. And he needs to step up and play that knock. 18 for no loss in 1.4 overs. Canoe Royals taking on the under 19 Kuwait. 269 is the target. Oh, he gets the edge, and that will be a boundary. 3 fours in a row for Hit Kishore. Runs coming in any fashion are no issues. There's a big total to chase. $13 on the board now. Here comes the last delivery. 13 on the board. He clips that away. 2 is the call, but they'll settle for a single. Hit would keep the strike. 14 coming off this over. 23 for no loss in this run chase. Jude Saldana and Hit Kishore, the two batters in the middle. Big total to chase. And they need a big explosive start. And Rajesh will be bowling his second over for the night. We're live from the Sulaibiya cricket ground, the SCG Kuwait. 23 for no loss in 2 overs. And that'll be a signaled as a wide. .24 for no loss in 2 overs. Rajesh starts this over with a wide again. Oh, he's hit that well. But there is a fielder there at mid-on position. A dot ball. And the ask is quite big. You need a big start as well. And this power play is going to be very crucial for the under-19 Kuwait boys. Hits that towards the mid-off fielder. And a dot ball there. Single there, I'm sorry. Gets Jude Saldana on strike. Hit. 15 from 9 for him. The current run rate 10.71. He's hit that towards the point fielder for a single. Those single doubles are no harm to the Canoe Royals though. They wouldn't mind those on any given day. When you have posted a total of 268, you're looking in a comfortable situation. Here comes the 4th delivery. Swing and a miss for Hit. A wide signal there from the umpire. A lot of extras being bowled already. To not be winning. You want to be winning this match comprehensively when you've put up a big total. Hit has connected that towards the leg side. 1 bounce and a boundary. No problems for him. He likes to go for the big shots up front early, making full use of the power play. Hit has shown that content in himself. He's kept it very easy. He wants to go for the big shots up front. There's no stopping him with the kind of player he is. He can win you the matches. Oh, that's a brilliant hit. Should be a 6. And yes, count that as the 6th number 1. What a shot from Hit. It was in his radar. And no problems. Takes it with open arms. Gets the score to 37 for no loss in 2.5 overs. Here comes the last delivery. Should be a wide there. Extras there. A little concern for the Canoe Royals. You don't want to be giving extra runs though. You have a lot of score on the board. Hit goes for the big one. He hasn't connected that, but well over the fielder's head. Will get him a double. A single only there. .39 on the board at the end of 3 overs. The ask is quite big, and they got to play accordingly. .39 for no loss in 3 overs. 230 now required in 17 overs. The required run rate 13.53 and the current run rate is 13. Power play in action. Only 2 fielders allowed outside the 30-yard circle. And looks like Rajesh will be bowling his 3rd over. I beg your pardon, it's going to be Matthew Jose bowling his 2nd over. Giving away 14 in that previous over of his. Hit goes for the big one. There's a fielder there. A dot ball to start off the 4th over. 3.1 overs, 39 for no loss. Hit 26 from 13. A dot ball, good delivery there. Beats the batsman. The batsman clueless there. .2 overs, 39 for no loss. We're live from the Sulaibiya cricket ground, the SCG Kuwait. Oh, he's connected that, but there's a fielder there. The long off fielder, right in position to be covering for those shots. 3 games away from the group stage, and then the semis, the all-important semis, which would be taking place on Friday the 23rd of December, 4 p.m. It's going to be the NCM Sporting Club taking on Shahid Bhagat Singh CC, and then a 7 p.m. Scorpions Kuwait taking on Royal Kings in the semi-final too. Stay tuned, viewers. A dot ball there, Jude on strike. It would be an exciting game of cricket, I tell you. 10.91, the current run rate dropping after this good over. Just 1 coming off it so far. Jude 8 from 7. A change in the field, a deep extra cover in position alongside a long off. The leg side is empty for the batsman. He should be eyeing that. But a Yorker end delivery. Only gets the bat down on time. Still have a delivery to go. Very good over. Just 1 coming off it so far. The under-19 Kuwait first 3 overs, they were looking good. But this over has put a stoppage to those runs coming in no time. Oh, misses that completely. Stumping attempt, but the batsman well in. End of over number 4. 40 on the board for the loss of no wicket. Hit and Jude Saldana taking on the command of the opening stand for this team. 269 the target as set by the Canoe Royals. Mansoor Ali handed the ball. Hit on strike. Played that towards the deep mid-wicket fielder for a single. "41 for no loss." Here comes the bowler. A dot ball there. Deceiving the batsman. Jude 8 from 10. Needs to be going for the big ones here. That is the ask. Another missed delivery. Good bowling here from Mansoor Ali. Keeping that pace. Wide signal there. Well far from the crease. A good decision from the on-field umpire. He's got to re-bowl that. Pitches is short. Should be a boundary there. They do not have a third man. 4 runs. Jude getting enough bat there. On time, and a boundary being the result for him. He wouldn't mind those. 4.4 overs, 46 for no loss in this KCC FRiENDi Mobile T20 Premier League Division B 2022, match number 39. Oh, he's hit that well, but the fielder cannot get there, and a boundary there for Jude. A boundary there, 2 fours in a row. Faizan the bowler, I beg your pardon. Oh, that should be a no ball. And another boundary there for Jude. Or was it in the radar? A legal delivery to end the over. End of 5 overs, 54 for no loss. 14 coming off that previous over. 3 fours in a row has helped them tick to 54 for no loss. Jude getting back into the action with that brilliant hit. Here comes the first delivery. Hit with an inside-out shot. The helicopter in action. Just a single there. Jude on strike. Here comes the second delivery towards the leg side, wide signal from the umpire. This has been a good opening partnership between the two players, Jude Saldana and Hit Kishore. Just what the coach would have asked them. This is the last over power play. Only 2 fielders now allowed outside the 30-yard circle. Hit that towards the covers for a single. Gets hit back on strike. Oh. Here comes the bowler. Oh, he's connected that so well. No need to be running for those 4 runs. Boundary there for Hit Kishore. Oh, that's well belted. It's in the gap. 1 bounce and a boundary. Hit has been showing that content. What a good shot. Hit is on a mission here. He knows the target is quite high, but it's not impossible from here. Oh, that's beautifully played. 1 bounce and a boundary, 3 fours in a row. And Hit Kishore has shown that the content, the way they want to be going for the 4s and 6s. 15 has come off this over so far with the delivery to go. It's the last delivery of the power play. Hit is 41 from 20. Can he play that magical innings? Can they upset the Canoe Royals? The under 19 boys have that. Can they do that? Can they produce a magical game here in this run chase? Here comes the last delivery. Hit again wanted to go for the big one. There is a fielder there at mid-on to stop that and give them only a single. End of 6 overs, 70 on the board for no loss. 199 now required with 10 wickets in hand and 14 overs to spare. Hit and Jude Saldana, I beg your pardon. They have a big task in hand. They need to be going for the big ones. 5 fielders now allowed outside the 30-yard circle as the field restrictions have been lifted. End of power play being signalled by the umpire earlier. And Dharamjit is the bowler who will be bowling the 7th over of the 2nd innings. Hit on strike, 42 from 21. He's looking good. But he needs to bat deep and make sure he gets his team home. Over the wicket. Left arm. Oh, it's a wide there. Wide signal from the umpire. Hit. Exciting talent. Here comes the first delivery. Guided that 2 is the call. And these 2 guys are quick enough, but no. They'll settle for a single. .1, 72 for no loss. Jude hits that towards the deep backward point for a single. Gets Hit Kishore on strike. hit 7 runs away from that half century. He's had a brilliant outing in this tournament. A dot ball there. Here comes a fourth delivery. Hit steps down. Plays that towards the deep mid wicket for a single. Singles and doubles are no problems for the Canoe Royals. Four runs coming off this over with a delivery to go. He's hit that for a single only. 6.5, 75 for no loss. Hit on 44 from 24, and Jude on the other hand 23 from 17. He needs to play a special knock today. They need 2 batters who can take their team home. They've got the good start, but they need to make sure that they continue. Here comes the last delivery. Hit on strike. Plays that towards point. Dot ball to end the over. At the end of 7 overs, 75 for no loss for the under-19 Kuwait. Seven overs have been done and dusted in this run chase. 269, the target set by the Canoe Royals for the under-19 Kuwait side. Hit and Jude Saldana, the opening pair. 194 required from 78 deliveries. Both the teams, mind you, have been eliminated from this tournament. We'll be seeing the semi-finals taking place on the 23rd of December, Friday. NCM Sporting Club taking on Shahid Bhagat Singh CC. And we have Huzaifa Ali, the left-arm Chinaman with the ball in hand. And they've scrambled for a double there. Good running between the two players. And then at 7 p.m, we would be having the Scorpion Kuwait taking on the Royal Kings in the semi-final too. Stay tuned, guys. I assure you that it would be an exciting game of cricket. Both of these semi-finals are to be looked for. Oh, that should be a 4. He's guided that behind the keeper. Keeper with the chase. Oh, he'll cut that off for a double. Singles and doubles are no problems. Jude Saldana alongside Hit have taken the responsibility in this run chase, coming up with the opening. A good delivery there. A very good delivery from the left arm Chinaman. .3 overs, 79 for no loss. Flighted delivery off the back foot, but a dot ball there. Should have danced down the track and gone for the big one. Oh, that should be belted away though. But the fielder at deep mid wicket would cut that off for a double. Jude Saldana Last delivery, 6 of this over so far with a delivery to spare. 81 for no loss. Dot ball to end the over. At the end of 8 overs, 81 for no loss. The partnership between the two players is much needed for the under-19 side. 269 is the target. 12 overs now in spare. A lot to play for. The under-19 boys are not backing out in this run chase. .81 for no loss here in this run chase. Hit and Jude Saldana. The under-19 had won the toss, elected to bowl first, only to see the Canoe Royals score a man-moth of a total of 268. And 269 is the target here. 81 for no loss in 8 overs. Run rate, just 10 runs in over. But they need much more than that. Dharamjeet would be continuing. He'll be bowling his second over. Hit on strike, 44 from 25. What an innings he's played today. Steps down. Only for a single there. Singles are no problems for them. Here comes the second delivery. Jude not getting it into the middle of the bat. Single only on offer. No problems. These singles are no problems for them. Singles and doubles won't hurt the Canoe Royals. It is the big shots that the under-19 should be aiming. They still have 12 overs. The belief is still there that they can win. They still have Jay to walk in. They have Saud. So they have the likes of players to come in. It's that towards the leg side. Just a single there. Singles. 3 singles on the trot. Singles are no problems whatsoever. 84 for no loss here in 8.3 overs. Jude wants to go for the big one. Hasn't got it. Just a single there. .85 for no loss here. This has been a good over so far. Just 4 singles and 4 deliveries. Not trying to do anything extra. But hit here should be targeting those big boundaries. Hasn't connected that. A dot ball. Straight towards the fielder there. Naveen the fielder for the Canoe Royals. Had a decent outing with the bat. In comes the last delivery. Steps down. No connection there. A dot ball to end the over. 4 runs coming off this over. 85 for no loss in 9 overs for the under-19 boys. The runs have started to look like they are coming in a rare pace. They need to be going for the big ones here if they want to believe in having a chance here to win. 269 the target being set for the under-19 Kuwait boys. Huzaifa Ali bowling his second over. The left arm Chinaman for the Canoe Royals. Was good with the ball in the previous over. Flighted delivery there. Too much flight there on offer. Guided that towards the long on region for a single only. Singles are no issues for them. And Jude will steal that. Good running, good thinking from the two players. That margin of error was there. And Jude made sure he goes for another run. He had taken a very good catch. And Gautam's bowling in the deep. At the edge of the boundary. Kept himself so calm while taking it. Full credits to him. And now with the bat, he's making sure the runs are coming in. Off the back foot. The fielder there. A dot ball. The Canoe Royals will be happy with the dot deliveries there. As the pressure they're creating on the under-19 side is impactful. Here comes the third delivery. Should be a wide there. Wide signaled by the umpire. The extras have been a concern for the Canoe Royals. They've done a good job, but the wides are his issue. Sweeped it away. The fielder with the run chase. And a boundary there. 4 runs. A welcome boundary for Jude. 92 on the board for no loss in 9.3 overs. 7 of this over so far. Here comes the fourth delivery. Huzaifa Ali. Oh, that should be a 4. No ball signal from the on-field umpire, which means it would be a free hit as well, but a boundary for Jude Saldana. Gets him to 41 now. These two are playing a very important knock for the side, and free hit being signaled from the umpire. Huzaifa being misguided with that line. He's generally a very good bowler, but that control, losing that control has been expensive for him. The free hit here coming up. Jude goes for the big one. Has he connected that? 1 bounce and a boundary. So 3 fours in a row, and he's raced away to 45 from 30. 5 away from that half century. Hit on the other hand is 46 from 29. 4 away from that half century. Both the openers looking for that well played knock. Shy from that half century. He's played that towards the long off fielder for a single there. The 100 run also mark is up for the under 19 side. Just 9.4 overs for them. In this run chase in match number 39, 269 is the target for them. It was never going to be easy, but these two openers are there in the middle, and the hopes are alive for the under 19 side. I tell you. Here comes the last delivery. It's been a very expensive over as far as Huzaifa is concerned. Runs of that over, and that's the end of halfway stage. 103 for no loss for the under-19 Kuwait. 166 now required in that last 10 overs. 60 balls, 166 is the ask. Can they make it from here? Dharamjit will be continuing his spell. 2 overs, none for 9. Is he going to scramble that wicket? Hit 3 runs away from that half century. 47 from 30. And Jude 46 from 31 on the other hand. Here comes the bowler. Hit on strike. Steps down. Has connected that well enough to bring that 50 in style. Hits the side screen. And 6 is the signal from the umpire. That's his half century. He's played a very good knock today. 53 from 31. 7 fours, 2 sixes. Strike rate 170 for him. Exciting talent. He's one of my favorite players to watch. The young chap has a good future ahead. And he's bowled him just when he was looking to settle in. Is that the commentator's curse? But Hit has to walk back. He's cleaned up by Dharamjit. Straight-ish delivery. Or gets an inside edge. And he's gone. And wicket number 1 falls here. Hit's got to depart back. 53 from 32. He has given them the start. Can the under-19 boys settle in? Jay, the captain, walks in at number 3. Will he play the captain's knock? They need to bat deep. They do have a lot. 160 still required in 58 deliveries to spare. Jay and Jude Saldana, the 2 men in. Both the players having a slight discussion there. Dharamjit getting his first wicket. And all smiles for him. And why not? He is delighted. Live from the Sulaibiya cricket ground. Here comes the third delivery. Jay on strike. Starts off with a single towards the gully fielder. .110 on the board. They've lost the wicket of Hit. Just after scoring that 100, gets an inside edge and clean bowled. Oh, he's connected that well. No need to be running for those. That's a 6 there. And he's a boundary there. 1 bounce and a 4. He's got to his half century. 32 deliveries, half century for Jude Saldana. Has played a very good part. Both the openers completing their half centuries. .4 overs, 114 for 1. .11 coming off it so far. 2 deliveries to go. Jude on strike. He's got to his half century. Oh, he was almost bowled there. Beats the batsman and the keeper. And also the stumps, as they say. But a boundary there. to the inside edge of the bat, the toe end. But a boundary for Jude nonetheless. Runs coming in any fashions are no issues for the under 19 side. They know the target is big and they need to be there. Here comes the last delivery. He's hit that well. Has he got enough? Yes, it is into the dugout. 6 runs onto the advertising board. And Jude is changing those gears. "21 of that over and a wicket for Dharamjeet. 3 overs, 1 for 30. But 124 for 1 on the board. 100 runs came up in just 9 overs. And these guys still believe they can win from here. 269 the target, as set by the Canoe Royals. $145 now required in 54 deliveries. 145 from 54. It's not going to be easy, but not impossible as either. Naveen, the bowler, introduced into the attack. Here comes the first delivery. Off the back foot, a dot ball there. $124 for 1 in 11.1 overs. The Canoe Royals taking on the under 19 Kuwait. Here comes the second delivery. And Jay guides that towards the mid-on fielder for a single. Naveen bowling over the wicket. Jude 60 from 34. He's played a very impressive knock. And I hope he gets to 100. Oh, that's a bad delivery there. 2 is the ask. And they'll get double there. Good running there. Off the bat of Jude Saldana, 62 from 35. $127 for 1 in 11.3 overs. Oh, that was a good delivery. Loud appeals but missing those stumps. 127 for 1. In 11.4 overs. Another flighted delivery hit towards the covers fielder. A dot ball there. 11.5 overs now done and dusted. Just 3 runs coming off this over. And the delivery to spare. Here comes the last delivery. Hit towards the deep extra cover fielder. A single. And end of over number 12. Jude would keep the strike. 128 on the board for loss of wicket. They've got the danger man Hit Kishore. Jay and Jude Saldana, the 2 men in the middle. $128 for 1 in 12 overs. We've got the Centurion with the ball in hand. He played a splendid innings with the bat. He was hitting them all towards the park, out of the park, and all areas were targeted by this batsman. And now he's handed the ball. Can he get them those wickets as well? Here comes the first delivery. A dot ball to start. Here comes the second delivery. Oh, that'll be a wide. Just missing that line. Trying to go for that extra. Sunil Mustafa getting a well-made century. He was unbeaten there. Ended the innings with a big hit. Jude has connected that. One bounce and towards the fielder for a single there. Gets Jay on strike. Jay 2 from 3. He's got to play that captain's knock. A dot ball there, keeping it low. Here comes the fourth delivery. Just 2 runs off it so far. And Jay would get a single there only. Singles are no problems for them. Gets Jude on strike. Who's looking really good with the bat in hand today. He's really good in the field as well. A little expensive with the ball. But he's covering up with the bat. But the ask is quite a lot. He goes for the big one. That's into the sky. The fielder settling. And he drops it. A lifeline for Jude Saldana. He had a lot of time to judge that. But he drops it. Nonetheless, it's a lifeline for Jude Saldana. 66 from 41 for him. And he would be wanting to bank on that. Here comes the last delivery. And a dot ball to end the over. 5 runs coming off this over of Sunil Mustafa, I beg your pardon. 13 overs done and dusted. 133 for 1 on the board. The Canoe Royals. They were excellent with the bat today. Naveen Dhananjayan will be bowling his second over. The first over going for just 4 runs. Jay on strike. He steps down. Hits that towards the fielder. At long gone for a single. Naveen missing his line up there. His run up, I beg your pardon. Slip of words there for me. The leg spinner in action. Hasn't connected that though. Just a single though. The fielder at deep extra cover, Faizan. Been a good fielder so far. 2 runs only been given. Guides that towards the gully fielder for a single. Gets Jude on strike. Jude is 67 for 43. The Canoe Royals. Hot favourites to be winning after that first innings. Another single on offer. Good throw there from the fielder Faizan again. He's been very good with the field. Hits that away only for a single there. 5 singles on the trot. No problems for the Canoe Royals. It's the danger man Jude on strike. 68 from 44 for him. Oh, he wanted to go back of the field of the wicket keeper, but misses that. End of over. 14 overs are done here. 138 on the board for loss of wicket. Ismail, the wicket keeper, being quick to attempt the stumping, but the batsman well in. 5 of the over for Naveen. And Sunil Mustafa will be continuing. He'll be bowling his second over. 14 overs, 138 for 1. .83 the required run rate. It's going to be shooting as the overs are going to be passing. Jay off the back foot, just a single there towards the long on fielder. He'll gather that. The winter caps are on as the breeze in these wee hours is getting higher. It's getting cold during the nights in Kuwait. Here comes the second delivery. A lazy shot there from Jude. Dot ball. Naveen the fielder. There's a lot of dew on the field. As you can see, the towels are there being used by the bowlers, trying to keep the ball as dry as they can. It gets difficult to grip that ball. Hit that back of the bowler. The long off fielder, quick to react to that. Single there. 2 singles there in this over so far. 3 deliveries to go. 140 for 1. The required run rate pushing towards 23 and over. Not a good sign. Hit that back towards the bowler. Dot ball. Jay 7 from 10. Match number 39 here. Under 19 Kuwait with the run chase. 269. The target being asked. A dot ball there. A delivery to go. 140 for 1. Jude Saldana 69 from 47. Is he going to go for the explosive one? Short pitch delivery, but he gets away with that. There's 2 runs coming off that over. 15 overs are done. 140 for 1 is the score for the under 19 Kuwait. Last 5 overs now remaining in the kitty. Naveen will be bowling his 3rd over for the night. Jude 69 from 47. That flight on offer, inviting the batsman to go for the big one. Good thinking here from the bowler, Naveen. .141 for 1. He goes down the track. Only a single there. Since the departure of hit, the boundaries have not come in with the pace they were dealing in. That is where the match has been losing from their grip. 142 for 1. He goes for the big one. Over the fielder, one bounce and a boundary. The fielder had kept himself 3-4 to the boundary line, and Jude gets the benefit of that. A 4 there. I feel the boundary is where the fielder should have been placing himself. Could have easily got the chance to take a catch there. Good bowling here. Had a chance of getting the wicket. Plays that towards the covers for a single. Gets Jay back on strike. Jay 8 from 13. Hasn't got the big ones yet. He's a good player, but has seemed not very comfortable today. What is the idea going to be here? Played that for another start delivery. 7 of this over with the delivery to go. Naveen Dhananjay has been clinical with the ball. Another juicy delivery there. Hasn't capitalized on it. Just a single. And that marks the end of over number 16. 149 for 1. Match number 39. The Canoe Royals cruising towards the victory. Sunil Mustafa. The umpire is asking for a change of ball there. $148 for 1. Sunil Mustafa will be bowling his third over for the night. Two overs, none for 7 only. A single there. Jude Saldana on strike, 75 from 50. Goes for the big one. Hasn't connected that. The fielder underneath, but he puts it away for a 6. Missing out the judgment there. He had a slight chance, but the reflex is not working for him. Rebounding it for a 6. Jude moves on to 81 from 51. 19 away from that 100. What a knock it would be for him. Oh, that's in the air, but lands safe. Single there on offer. Gets Jay on strike. 156 for 1 now. He's hit that back towards the bowler. Another single there on offer. Jude goes for the big one. There's a fielder in the deep. And they'll come back for the double, or he's gone. And Jude has to walk back after playing that scintillating knock. A throw from the deep. And an easy run out for the wicketkeeper Ismail. Jude was well shot from his ground. Second wicket falls here for the under 19 side. Jude 83 from 53, strike rate of 156.60. And Ethan Sanjay walks in to bat. With 3.1 overs now remaining. And the ask is quite high. Nine of this over so far. And a wicket in the fashion of a run out. Ethan Sanjay on strike. Here comes the last delivery. And he'll take a single and he'll keep the strike in the next over as well. 159 for 2 in 17 overs. 3 overs to go from here. 110 now required in 18 balls. Which looks like a mission impossible for the under 19 side. Naveen Dhananjayan with the ball in hand. Last 3 overs now to spare. And Kannur will have a victory here. Ethan off the back foot. A dot ball there. The dots are no issues. He tries to step down, but single there. Jay 11 from 17. Ethan 2 from 3. Here comes the third delivery. Jay wanting to go behind the back of the wicket keeper, not getting the connection, and the square leg fielder being there in position. .160 for 2 in 17.3 overs. He steps down, plays that towards the fielder there, the long off fielder who has been busy in the night. He wouldn't mind fielding those. .161 for 2, 17.4 overs done and dusted. Ethan plays that towards the deep mid wicket. 2 is the ask, but Jay sends him back. Here comes the last delivery now of the over. Hit that just for a single again. Marks the end of over. 4 runs coming off this over. 163 on the board for the loss of 2 wickets. 2 overs to spare now. And 106 now required. The match going in the kitty. 2 points for the Kannur Royals. Although they have been eliminated. Both these teams have been eliminated. The semi-finals taking place on the 23rd of December, 4 p.m. and 7 p.m. respectively. The first match, NCM Sporting Club taking on the Shaheed Bhagat Singh CC. And the second semi-final, the Scorpions Kuwait taking on Royal Kings. Exciting games coming up on Friday. Back to the action, Jay trying to go for the big one. Only to find the fielder. Ethan's quick. They'll go for 2. And they'll comfortably get those 2 runs. Ethan had the eye for going for the third one. Sent back by the captain Jay. Sunil Mustafa bowling his fourth over. Jay again wants to go for the big one. Again targeting that area. This time settles for a single or direct throw there. And they'll easily get the double. Good throw there from the deep. Ethan is quick to judge there for the double. Good running between the two players. Both are really quick between the wickets. (102) now needed from 10 balls to go. Sunil Mustafa, he's gone for 4 runs in the 2 deliveries that he's bowled. Here comes the third delivery. Well, that's in the air, but lands safe. The ball spinning there away from the fielder, Huzaifa Ali. Ethan on strike. Goes for the big one. Hasn't connected that. Only a single there. Singles are no problems as far as the Kannur Royals are concerned. 18.4 overs, 169 for 2. The partnership 11 from 11. Run a ball for them. Here comes the bowler. A dot ball there. If he would have left that, it would have been declared as a wide ball. He's pitching wide-ish. But a dot ball nonetheless. 100 now required from 7 deliveries. Mission impossible. He's hit that for a single. That's the end of over number 19. 170 registered on the board for loss of 2 wickets. And 99 now required in the last 6 deliveries to go. The Kannur Royals have been excellent with the bat. They had enough runs on the board that they could take chances with the bowling lineup. Jay 19 from 25 and Ethan 4 from 5. Looks like an experimental change in the bowling the last over. Partnership 12 from 13. This match well in the balance. Ismail, the bowler. 99 now required from 6 deliveries. The Kannur Royals can be declared winners. Jay hits that towards long off for a single. Gets Ethan on strike. Here comes the second delivery. Ethan deep in the crease. Goes for the big one. Sunil, the fielder, allows them double there. Ethan keeps the strike. 6 from 6 for him. Four deliveries to go. Steps down the track. Hasn't connected that. Straight towards the fielder. And Faizan takes a very good catch at the long off position. Ethan's got to walk back. Wicket number 3 falls. He wanted to clear him, but Faizan takes a very good catch in the deep. And Ethan's got to depart. 6 from 7. And the third wicket falls down. 3 deliveries to go here. Looks like Gautam walks into bat. For the under-19 Kuwait side, Ismail gets the wicket. Smiles on his face. And the Kannur Royals marching towards that victory. 3 balls away. Gotham, the new man, walks in. 173 for 3. The under-19 batting side has played well, but not well enough to win that. It was never going to be easy for the young side, but the fight they have given is commendable. Gotham hits that towards for a single. The long on fielder in action. A good throw there from the deep towards the wicket keeper, Ismail. Jay on strike. Last 2 deliveries coming up. Jay hasn't connected that. And there's another wicket falling. Jay, the captain, is dismissed. 20 from 26. Didn't get into the middle of the bat. And the fielder there was a catching practice catch, and Smiles there, the experimental bowler, gets 2 wickets in the dusk. Just giving away 4 runs. This is good performance from him. .570 the required run rate now. The new man walks in to be facing the last delivery of the match. Looks like the left-handed batsman will be facing the last delivery there. All the fielders now asked to be inside the 30-yard circle. Are they going to look for another wicket for Ismail? Hussain on strike. He'll be facing the last delivery. The left-handed batsman. Oh, he misses that. Loud appeals though. But that's the end of the game. 20 overs are done and dusted. The Canoe Royals have won this match comprehensively. A big victory to end their group stage matches. The batting summary: Jude Saldana 83 from 53, Hit 53 from 32, Jay 20 from 27, Ethan 6 for 7, and Gautam 1 from 1, and Hussain Musaji without opening the account for the first delivery that he faced. Rijish 2 overs 25 for no wicket, Matthew Joseph 3 overs 31 for no wicket, Mohammad Faizan 1 over 14, Dharamji 3 overs 30 for a wicket, Huzaifa Ali 2 overs 24 for no wicket, Naveen Dhananjay 4 overs 21 for no wicket, Sunil 4 overs 25 for no wicket, and Ismail 1 over 4 runs and 2 big wickets in the end. But that's the end of the game. Match number 39 ends here. The Canoe Royals have won this match from 94 runs. We'll see you guys tomorrow. It's your commentator Harman Sani signing off. Good night. Take care.